And I think that's another thing we should talk about. Nigerian girls crushing on sports players.
Because their other boyfriend.
You people should stay away from Nigerian boys, please.
You guys are messing up our
You're messing up their mojo.
AFCON is my favorite brand of football.
I mean, your taste is very questionable, but why would you say that?
Guy, this is the purest form of football. I've never seen football like this in my life. Every single time you sit down to watch an AFCON game, you see. You don't know what you're going to get. I've seen everything. Have you ever seen a match end in 85th minutes?
85th minutes. Have you seen a match end in the 89th minutes, 54th second?
The same match.
The same game. A match that ended 3 times.
Have you seen 15 yellow cards in a football match? And it's not like it was one big fight. It was just happening across the game.
You get a yellow card.
Bro.
You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card.
So yeah, that was a crazy game. But that same game was
Oprah was a referee.
The game had 15 yellow cards, and you can say that was not even the main talking point of that game.
There was
a
more.
missed penalty in that match. There was an own goal in the 90th minute, which took it to extra time. We got to extra time and there were like 8 penalties before it went. And even after the shootout, just before everybody went to,
they started
one more yellow card.
Another yellow
one
card.
One more for the road. In one match. You don't see that in La Liga, you don't see that in the Premier League.
Well, it is what it is. You know, there was a time in the history of football when there was no referee. Imagine what that would have meant. In England, where football started, they would just be playing, no referee. They go that's there. Wouldn't anybody anyhow.
There's too much on the line.
Yeah.
But yeah, AFCON has been busy. We have some bad news. I went black today to mourn Tele Super Eagles. How do you see it now?
I don't think you should do that, but there's real mourning to be done, so I don't think you should do that. Like, our condolences go out to the 8 people who actually died in the stampede. After the game, or was it during the game or before the game? Trying to get into the stadium, the Comoros versus Cameroon game. Rest in peace to the dearly departed. But I am still shocked and very sad that Nigeria were out of the competition. How does that happen?
That was unexpected.
How?
This was a slam dunk.
How,
keep the momentum going.
And it's crazy because it was not down to the I don't think it was down to the players. Things just did not come together very well. The refereeing was questionable.
But I have to put some blame on the players and the manager. As in,
bro, I don't.
Shout out my guy. You came in. Came in quickly. That decision. Let me know.
I don't agree to blame.
That natural decision is criminal for me, man.
You cannot blame Eguavon for anything.
Why would you take off your striker, your most prolific player? I'll give you the best player in the squad, the 56 minutes of a knockout match.
It wasn't working. 56 minutes in the knockout match, and it was 0-0. It wasn't working.
We die on the pitch like that, we can literally on the pitch. Okay, that one chance falls. Which Nigerian in the world? Not in there. Which Nigerian in the whole world do you want that chance fall to?
It was sad, Sha. It was actually very, very painful. And after that point, I didn't think it was supposed to be. I didn't think it was supposed to be a red card. You could have given a yellow card at the very, at the most of the ball. So he had ball advantage, quote and unquote, and then you went and gave him a red card. It just paused the game.
You can see we're bets, but don't worry, moving on, Sha.
Destroyed the whole AFCON.
And there's even bigger news, arguably bigger news coming out from African football. So they've done the draw for the teams that will be playing each other to qualify for the World Cup.
Exactly.
And lo and behold, guess we have, I'm sure you guys know already, Nigeria versus Ghana.
No, bro, before we go to Nigeria versus Ghana, the team that knocked us out of the competition, they are playing against Mali. Mali will flog them.
They're backing Mali.
Mali will flog Tunisia, bro. What is a Tunisia?
This is the energy we are going into that game.
Mali will flog
and
Tunisia.
Tunisia are thriving.
No. They're not actually a good side, you know.
I mean, you can say that, but like,
they're not.
Again, think about, is it Gambia, the lowest ranked team in the tournament? They actually knock rounds. AFCON does not know any of all this.
Well, even Comoros too, Sha. Well.
Exactly, see Comoros, a random group of teams coming together before the tournament. And yes, so Comoros, they went home yesterday, but not without a fight, Sha.
Yeah, 2-1. It was pretty interesting.
2-1 against Cameroon, obviously the better side, but bro, they put up a fight. And this is why I say I love AFCON. How many other times have you seen a left back going in goal and playing the whole 90 minutes?
Yeah, that was interesting.
5'7" left back at that.
That was interesting.
And he did a job.
All the goalkeepers for Comoros were out due to COVID, injuries. So left back had to step in.
Did a job, made a couple good saves. I mean, there were some.
But he was culpable for
but I mean, he still comes at hero.
But at all, na back pass. Try at least.
Yeah, it comes at hero, remember.
Right.
So in these African playoffs, there's also Egypt versus Senegal, Salah versus Mane for a place in the World Cup.
Yeah, I actually think that's the biggest one. No, that's not the biggest one. That's one of the. I mean, Nigeria, Ghana is equally big. But Senegal versus Egypt, another very, very big one. I think Algeria, Cameroon too is big. Well,
that's another
everything.
So African football is lit these days. Everybody is watching. The world is watching. We have world-class players in multiple teams in Africa. And yeah, it's lit. Those playoffs are going to be crazy. Let us know who you think is how it's going to go down in the comments below. Yeah, actually,
put down your predictions in the comment section. Who do you think will win the Nigeria versus Ghana game? Who do you think will win the Tunisia versus Mali game? The Morocco versus Democratic Republic of Congo game as well. Senegal versus Egypt, Algeria and Cameroon. Let us know who you think will come out victorious in those games.
Who's going to the World Cup? It's a big game.
Nigeria World Cup.
I've lost all my faith right now, man.
No, I think they would actually come back. I think they will come back.
All right, let's move on, Sha. On to European football. There's some big news coming out of Manchester. 50 million down the drain. Tony Marshall is going to Spain.
Now, this is very, very annoying for me personally because this guy was the most expensive teenager in world football at a point. Now, they sold him to Manchester United. I feel like they carried us, what do you call that thing? Under one, the short one. Yes, because now this guy, when he was coming to Manchester, handicap. When this guy was coming to Manchester United, they told us he would be the next Thierry Henry.
Bro, they put a Ballon d'Or clause.
Bro!
I didn't think this has been happening in Manchester United. As in, you guys just keep getting taken as muppets. Just last week we were talking about Pogba, how they finished with Pogba. Pogba might go for free. The decision being made at this club are just...
No, they did not finesse us with Pogba. I mean, he was our product, so we knew what we let go of and we knew what we wanted to bring back in.
Bought him back for 90 M. I guess to lose him again for free.
Questionable stuff.
That's one of the worst business I've ever heard of.
But Anthony Martial is going to Sevilla on loan. Now, two things. Ragni came out and said this guy said he did not want to play against Aston Villa.
He said that's cap.
He's lying.
Who's lying?
Martial is lying because tell me why he's in Paris at the moment.
So you're going to believe this old German man that you don't met 3 weeks ago
over this
our brother Tony Martial.
He's another baby.
Our bro.
That guy is another baby. He's one very, very nasty. He has a very, very bad behavior. Martial. He has a very, very bad behavior. He's poorly brought up.
See, Tony Martial, when he cheated on his wife, he came out, put out on his
cheated on his wife.
On the internet. Why will he now lie between him and Rangnick and all that? Very honest,
he knows that the blowback will be worse, I think. He knows that the blowback will be worse. So he's going to Sevilla. Sevilla have agreed to pay his entire...
Sevilla in the title race, Tony Martial, if he's doing Tony Martial stuff like that, could be a big decider.
And I do think he made a very good move. Juventus already also came for him, but he chose Sevilla over Juventus because he knows that Sevilla is most likely where he will have more game time.
So it's a low move. Do you think, would you want him back at United? You want him to come back?
To be very honest with you, there's too much competition for places. There's Martial, there's Rashford, there's Greenwood, there's Ronaldo, there's Cavani.
There's a 90 million man Sancho.
There's Sancho. It's too much. It's too much, and he doesn't thrive under that kind of competition. First season for Manchester United, he was highest goal scorer. He was the talisman, But he should just move on.
So there was a big game over the weekend. Yeah, Chelsea, Tottenham. Chelsea deck Tottenham again. Normal. What I want to talk about here is Romelu Lukaku. So we played how many games this season? About 20 games this season.
I think we should put it out there.
15.
Lukaku is a fraud.
I mean, it's getting ugly for Lukaku.
Lukaku is a fraud.
Season, and the old problems we had that you guys experienced at United, we're seeing them again.
In Chelsea, this guy, before he left Manchester United, he made sure he stunk up the place with bad attitude, bad behavior. All these players need to be kicked out.
Then he went to Inter and he performed. So Chelsea broke the bank, broke their transfer record, and here we are again.
Talking about his performance in Inter Milan, we all know that Lautaro Martinez is...
I mean...
he was majorly Lautaro Martinez.
Lukaku was the MVP at the end of the day, and the top goal scorer. So I'm going to give Lukaku credit for Serie A. What I'm going to say is...
I beg, I'm not giving him any credit.
In the Premier League.
I'm not giving him credit.
This is the Super League, and he's not a top striker.
Definitely. In a league like the EPL, he's probably good at your Everton, your West Brom. Your Aston Villa, he can go there. But for clubs that want to compete for the Champions League, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool, Manchester United, even Arsenal, Lukaku doesn't cut it.
Arsenal will do.
Nah, I don't agree. Nah, fam.
I don't think it's that bad yet.
I think it's that bad. And so moving on from football, now let us wrap it up with boxing. There's news coming out from the Anthony Joshua camp talking about him not agreeing to step aside for the Fury versus UZYK fight to happen. Now, we heard earlier in the month that Anthony Joshua was going to demand £50 million to step aside to allow Fury and UZYK to fight. You know UZYK beat him.
Yeah.
UZYK knocked him out. Anthony Joshua is another person that is a fraud, by the way.
Joshua is on fraud watch.
He's a fraud. He's not even on fraud. Bro, I think the jury is not even out. He's a fraud.
I think he's too young a boxer to call him a fraud. As in heavyweight boxing,
bro, you lost two very, very
he looks funny in the lights. I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching him very closely.
No, fam, you don't do that, fam. Like, now he's lost against UZYK.
When is the UZYK Fury fight?
So, now that's the thing.
He's smoking him now.
So, this is the thing, right? He's saying that he has not agreed to step aside. So, he's saying, I've not seen any contract. I've not agreed with anybody. I'm not stepping aside. So, as it stands, his rematch against UZYK is supposed to happen. It's still on. But, what's going on? Today, we hear he's going to step aside. Tomorrow, he's not going to step aside. Next tomorrow, he's stepping aside.
He's trying to run up the bag, man. That 50M you spoke about.
Actually,
Nigeria
boys, about the money. Remember that meme? You know that meme? It's like that. Anyways, he's going to, as it stands, he's going to fight UZYK. I hope he wins for the sake of all the Nigerian shorties out here crushing on him. And I think that's another thing we should talk about. Nigerian girls crushing on sports players.
Because their other boyfriend.
You people should stay away from Nigerian boys, please.
You guys are messing up
You're messing up their mojo. Help us leave our boys alone. Leave Maduka Okoye alone. Leave Anthony Joshua too alone. I beg.
But let's end it there, I beg, Shaz. I'm not trying to have my DMs rush, man.
Oh, you don't want your DMs.
Did
they slide into your DMs? That's why you're off form.
Yeah.
Questionable taste.
Okay.